Alright, so today we got B.O.S.S, we got Benji, the hottest fucking rapper in the city today.
Nigga, that's on them quarter pounds, half a pounds, whole pounds, make the trap, ayy. This for my niggas who ain't had no pot to piss, but still know one day that you was gon' be rich. Feel like Jackson Hewitt in a drop, cause bitch I'm taxing. Do this for the time when I was fucked up and ain't had shit.
Hey man, what's good? How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. Everything copacetic.
Good man. So tell us a little about yourself today.
Everything. If you listen to the music, you'll pretty much understand my lifestyle. You'll pretty much understand everything that I got going on for real. Nothing really different going on in my life other than what I be rapping about.
Alright, so if you could, man, describe your music to us a little bit. You like any kind of just like, classic description at all, or just like,
It's really that typical pain, but you still got that melodic shit that'll make you feel good. I just want to make shit for people when they listen to it, they'll be like, I understand that. Or when you listen to it, I just want you to be able to feel it for real. Like I want it to mean something. I like my music to mean something.
Is that why you kind of say like your music kind of unique? You know what I mean? Because when I say like unique, I mean like when you hear B.O.S., you hear Benji, man, it's like your music sounds different from everybody else. You know what I mean? It's like when you play your shit, everybody knows your shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, so what makes it like that? What make your music unique? You know what I mean? It got that pain to it, or you got like another kind of way going around it.
I mean, I honestly just feel like the reason why it's like that is because a lot of people can relate to it for real. Like, so I feel like that's why a lot of people is onto it like that, and that's why I feel like it is unique, because a lot of people make stuff that only a certain amount of people can relate to. But when I make music, I try to make it to where everybody, or a lot of people, like, can relate to it. I talk about certain situations that somebody that's working a 9 to 5 or in college can relate to it, and I talk about certain situations that people that's in the streets can relate to. So it's just all around. So I feel like that's where the uniqueness come out of it.
Alright, so the most specific question I got to ask you about today, like I kind of like not specific, but kind of I would say. So a little while ago, there was a tweet you put out, and I kind of when I saw that shit, I agree with it. I kind of felt that shit, to a T. It's like you're pretty much saying like you're not about to perform in Akron, you know what I mean, at your hometown for free and shit like that, and I completely understand that, you know what I mean. So I wouldn't say like, I guess you can kind of, if you want to, you can kind of speak on that, let us know, what was going on, you know what I mean? Because like, if we being honest here, nigga, it's plenty more I heard of who will come pay, come pay a show, pay a fee to come see you perform and shit, you know what I mean? So I completely understand what you're saying, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want you like, especially if that whoever, hosting this shit getting paid, you know what I mean? And you not, getting, it's not filling your pocket. I feel that. So I mean, anything about that to say, or?
I mean, I just feel like really it just comes with taking another artist serious, like as far as like if you understood like my worth, you wouldn't really like ask me to do a show without like or without expecting to pay a fee, honestly, because I've done a lot of shows over the years just to like build my name and try to build a buzz. And, I mean, it was cool. I got a little bit of exposure off of that, but that's really when I ain't really know my worth like that. But now that I do, like it's like you gotta understand. Yeah, I'm gonna bring out a crowd, but like this is serious what I'm doing. So I would expect a promoter, or like no disrespect to any promoters, anybody out here that's putting on shows. I mean, like for instance, if you book somebody else from out of town that got a buzz, you don't expect to pay a fee. And that's pretty much where I'm at with it right now. Like I just feel like you should expect to at least come with some type of negotiation or some type of fee, because that's, you see my worth, so you want to book me for a reason. So, hey.
Alright, now out of all the music you didn't drop, I mean, I'm talking about all the way back from the Black Clan days. I mean, what's your favorite song that you've ever made?
I gotta say, what the top is really like, from my Benji album, I dropped that last year. I think that might be one of my favorite songs. Well, that is my favorite song that I dropped for real.
Alright, so aside from Boss ENT, so I know you part of Boss ENT, I know I got the whole group and everything. So let's say like a big label came to you, you know what I mean? Like let's say if like S300 came to you, or Atlanta came to you, tomorrow we gonna offer you a deal. Would you want to? I mean, I'm just saying like in general. Would you ever want to like sign a deal, or would you kind of want to stay independent? Would you want to stay at Boston TNT like specifically, and that's it? And if you did, who would you want to get signed by?
Honestly, if it makes sense, I definitely would sign the deal if it makes sense. It just gotta make sense at the end of the day. And anybody specific, I don't really have anybody specific that I want to sign to at this point. So anybody can come out of anywhere. It could be any label out of Rochester, New York. If it makes sense, that I definitely would sign. But as of right now, I'm just really focused on building everything independently so that I can build our brand or help build the brand enough to where we do got these labels coming on the table with all types of stuff. So I mean, yeah, if it sound right, I definitely assign. I don't got no problem with signing.
It was when it was your recap for Spotify, and I was only Spotify. I wasn't Apple Music at all. It was just Spotify. You hit 176,000, I think, it was listens in 64 different countries. Think you double that this year?
That definitely was real surprising to me, and like I have dropped something else, but that was only after dropping one album for the whole year. So I definitely like it's crazy how the numbers increase like that. Like from that just let me know I be doing stuff right for real at the end of the day, because when I first started, I was getting like I wasn't getting 1,000 views like in a week or so. Like I was getting like a couple hundred views. It's just crazy because like when you see the numbers increase, it just lets you know that you're going the right direction for real. So I definitely can see an increase within those numbers by the end of this year after me dropping another project at the beginning of the year. And y'all definitely gonna be getting something else before the year is up. So the numbers, they just gonna keep increasing as I keep doing it.
All right. Another thing, something about how I think this was last year. I remember I pulled up. It was like I think when you put the music out. How that shit feel when you drop the mic and everybody in that bitch just singing your shit still? How that shit feel?
Man, that was one of the best feelings though. That was my best show. Out of all the shows, I've done shows in Kentucky. I've done shows in South by Southwest, but that, I honestly think even when it do get bigger, when I'm performing in front of thousands of fans and arenas, that's still gonna be my best show right there, because it was just so much love and the energy. Like it was just so much. Like I could just feel the energy, like the whole feeling of the show was just crazy. But that definitely. I mean, it didn't surprise me because I knew everybody that was there knew the music, but when it happened, like that shock that it gave me, like, that was what's up. I want to replay that day I want to replay that night every day for real.
All right, so I got it's like a two-part question. Like it's not two-part, but I got a question, another question. First question, next year, you know what I mean? Next year, like 2020. Let's say it's like June, you know what I mean? Where you see yourself, like, you know what I mean, when it comes to the rap game, and you see yourself, you know what I mean, you think you're gonna blow up sooner or later, I mean, it's how you think. I mean, if you ask my opinion, my honest opinion, my God honest opinion, dog, and listen, when I say this shit, I ain't bullshit, I hear a lot of shit all the time. If anybody gonna make it out of Akron, it's gonna be you. I come from, I listen to Kane, I listen to Eli, I listen to Flames of God, I listen to everybody. Nigga, out of Akron, nigga, in Cleveland, in Ohio, Northeast Ohio, nigga, you are the toughest. That's no cap. That's real shit right there. So so how you feel, man? I mean, if you keep pushing that shit out, they gonna hear you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just feel like the time is coming real soon. Like I honestly just see myself just in a bigger and better position. Like as far as with the music, on the road with my team. Just telling my mom like she ain't gotta work no more and stuff like that. And I really just like all these artists that you named, like it's a lot of talent in the city. Like it's a lot of talent, and I just really want, like I don't even care if I'm not the one that's gonna be able to get it out, but eventually I want all of this talent that we got here to get out, and I want people to talk about us like the same way they talk about Chicago, the same way they're talking about Baton Rouge, the same way they're talking about Detroit. Like, I just want us to be that. I want us to have a stamp other than LeBron James being from here. And And like I said, I don't care if I'm the one to. I don't care if I'm not the one that's gonna be able to do it, but I just want it to be done, because it's a lot of talent here for real, and it gotta get out. It have to get out, like from producers to people with this fashion to photographers, singers, like artists that we got here. It's just crazy. Like we a real diamond in the rough, and it's just gotta get out there.
All right, I got a specific question. I don't know if somebody else, I don't know if somebody else relate to it all, but there's a song I've been hearing that Kane sent me that the y'all two on that motherfucker, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that bitch is tough. It's Nervous King.
It's really called Nervous. I don't know why the engineer he put King at the end, but it's called Nervous. I was gone for like 90 days. But I wasn't able to make no music or nothing like that. But when I came back from my situation, that was the first song that I did. So it was like it was a lot it was a lot more that I wanted to do, but that was one of the first songs that I was able to do since I dropped the B.O.S.S album. That was the first song that I did since I dropped that album. It was just a lot with that for real, but my honest opinion though about that song, I honestly didn't like that song until Kane got on it for real. Like until he added his verse, I didn't like that song at all. And all the feedback that we've been getting from it, it's gonna be crazy when we get everything together and finally be able to release all this music to the people for real. Y'all definitely gonna enjoy it. It's a lot that's going into this music, and it's a lot that's going on that we just gather up and just lay it on the mic.
All right, so the night after that show with Flames had at the music, we seen you on Snapchat, you know what I mean? Not Snapchat, but I say Instagram Live, you know what I mean? Y'all was recording something. You want to tell us about that a little bit, man? What can we expect it to come out? I mean, we itch for that shit, you know?
Yeah, Rick, that's my dude, though. We had previous history before all of his Waves albums came out. Like I was engineering for Rick a while back. We was really supposed to link up and do something. We linked up in Atlanta before, and we was just really able to finally link when I seen that he was coming to the city and do a show for my homeboy Sway. I had hit him up and told him we should link before the show and get in the studio and see if we could come up with something for real. But yeah, genuine dude, like knocked out something before the show. Y'all should be expecting it soon. That was my homeboy Rich on the production. Me and Rich, the fire starter, we working on something as far as like an EP, and that might be one of the songs that's going on there. I got my boy Kane on there. He also a part of B.O.S.S, and yeah, y'all should be expecting it soon. It's definitely dope for sure.
All right. Speaking of Kane too, so I think it was like last week or a week and a half ago, I put some on B.O.S.S about what can we see coming from y'all soon? I mean, what do we expect? You got a mixtape, you got an album coming, you got a show coming. What you got coming?
We got a lot coming for real. We got a lot coming, and if everybody just stay tuned, y'all just gonna see what we got. We got a lot in the works right now. Shout out to Beach the DJ. He working on a lot of stuff for us right now. We'll be making a lot more announcements about it once we get everything locked in. We definitely got something coming for sure.
All right, here go a real big question. And I know there's a lot of motherfuckers who want to hear this shit. There's a lot of people I want to hear this shit too. So if you give a time trap, anytime this year, when can we see you performing anywhere? Like when you kind of see yourself trying to get on stage another time, you know what I mean? Because I mean you ain't been on stage yet since you dropped B.O.S.S, you know what I mean? So I mean you need something for that.
I mean, I honestly feel like it's a lot that I need to work on as an artist, and me performing. I don't have a problem with performing, but that's not really top priority right now. It's a lot that I need to build as a brand before I can really see myself going back on stage for real. I mean, but Like I said, if it makes sense, if somebody got an idea, want to book me or something, and it makes sense, then I definitely don't have a problem with performing. But as far as me doing a headlining show, like that's not really top priority right now. It's a lot that I'm really need to work on as an artist for real. As far as just continuing to work on building my buzz outside of this city, because that's the only place that's really big at right now is in Akron. But we just really working on getting this buzz out there for real. Once I see myself, people start booking me from outside of here, I'm definitely gonna do a lot more shows for real. But at this time, I'm just working on other things.
Alright, so aside of the music you and Karen working on, we expecting like singles coming out from it? Any singles, like any snippets, coming out anytime soon, or we gotta wait for that, that big jump when you and Karen drop all our music?
We're working on it right now. Definitely some singles in the works. We got some stuff in the works, man. It's all fire though. It's all fire. When you come with it, I just hope everybody. Well, I know everybody. The feedback gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We working on it every week, every day. I ain't really got no dates or expected time, but just real soon in the near future. Yeah, we'll build my brand. It's basically B.O.S.S. Me and my family, we linking up, and we got merch that we working on. We got music. We got videos that we working on, and that's just basically everything as far as with the brand. But we plan on opening up everything here in Charlotte, because Charlotte is a city that I used to stay in I didn't stay there for too long, but while I was there, I was able to meet a lot of people, and my brother Dill used to stay there, and he knew a lot of people out there as well. And that's what we plan on drifting off, really, because it's growing, and that city they got a lot of artists, a lot of talent artists that's coming up from out of there as well at this time. The time is right just for us to go out there and just build that chemistry with Charlotte and Akron. It's a lot of people from the city that's moving down there as well. So it's like that's like our second home. That's like our second home. That's what we're going with it for real. With B.O.S.S, that's it's like a meaning behind boss, because everybody is a boss. Everybody was born a boss. It's just how you move. But brothers are the same struggle. It don't necessarily, boss necessarily don't mean you over somebody. It's just brothers are the same struggle. We all move as one. Everybody can relate to one thing. It ain't nobody above nothing. Like nobody above the team. Everybody is just their own boss in his own way. And that's where brothers are the same struggle come from.
All right, man. So, B-Mims, we appreciate you coming by. Saying what's up to us, letting us know what's going on with you, man. We hope to hear from you soon. Hope to see what's more coming on our way. And that's really all it for me.
Sure, man. Definitely, if you following, if you got everything as far as my social media, it's Benji Mims on everything, man. Share, tell a friend, and we just gonna keep growing. At the end of the day, it's only gonna get bigger. And if you want to be a witness, just keep supporting me. I definitely appreciate everybody's support, because if it wasn't for that, I probably definitely would have been stopped for real. But definitely just keep supporting and keep coming strong. We're gonna keep coming strong with it too. Yeah.
Hey.